What's going on, ladies and gentle tips? Today I'm going to be answering a few questions. So this is a Q&A for anybody who asks me questions on Instagram, and I have a lot of questions to answer, so that's what we're going to do is we're going to get right into it and we're just going to start answering questions. A few of them are from people that you guys know, a few of them you may not know, but you should follow all these people because they're really awesome and they're fucking sick. Alright, our first question comes from Renee88 says, "You never called me back, you asshole." I'm sorry I didn't call you back. Rendezvous says, "Can you paint my car for free? Please." I would love to, if I knew how to paint. It's not me who knows how to paint. It's Panic. Panic knows how to paint. If he was out in Florida, he would paint your stuff. Next question is from Moto Trooper. Next question is from Moto Trooper. Do you or someone you know from fibromyalgia? Yes. Next question is from Mo Gil Prines Victor. You know anyone who does car alarms? That would probably be Alex or any local stereo shop who does it. Next one's from Squeak God, and he says, "Why do you hate @Mall God so much?" I don't hate him. I take that back. I think I do hate him. Love you, Donnie. Mwah. Next one's from Reflect47. He asks, "Why is your little brother so attractive?" I don't know, because he got the good genes. I unfortunately look like a thumb. He got the good genes. Thanks, Dad. Mark from Honda Street Garage asks, "What color will you paint this CRX?" Now see, here's a good question because I'm leaning towards either painting the whole car black or white. But the thing is, on the inside, the interior, and the engine bay, I'm going to be painting it kind of like a battleship grayish color, like a darker battleship gray, because that's what the kind of color that they use in spoon cars to see if the seam welds crack. And I don't know how it works. It's just science, I guess. But if they're doing it, they know what they're doing. So that's what I'm doing. Plus, I'm a whore for spoon. So Kenny Tenico says, Kenny Tenocos. Tentacles? Ken asks, "How are you doing, fam?" Well, after having that brief little moment of having a stroke, I'm doing great. I am currently sitting here in the garage watching YouTube videos because I'm bored as shit and it's been windy as hell, so I haven't been able to do anything welding to my CRX, and plus I don't have any more flap discs because I use them all. L Omar 96 asked me, "Would you turbo a single cam or swap in a B20? I would definitely swap in a B20 just for the fact that I would B20V it or LS swap it, like LS VTEC, because personally I'm more of an LS VTEC kind of guy, but some people love B20Vs for some reason. I don't know, no disrespect to anybody who has a B20V, but personally I'm more of an LSV kind of guy because it sounds gangster. LSV gang, homie. Beerus the fucking God asks, "Can I suck you from the back?" I don't think my girlfriend would appreciate that, but you know, I'll have to ask her. Chris Sadowski asks, "If you could purchase any Honda off the lot, brand new, which one and why?" Good question. So if I could purchase any Honda brand new off the lot, now or then, I'm gonna do it then, which would be in Japan, a Honda NSX GT-R, Honda NSX R GT, or the Honda NSX R, the Type R, or the CK or the CTR or the Integra Type R. Anything that's Type R I would buy. But now what I would buy is the Phoenix Yellow Civic Type R because there's a very limited quantity. But if I had the money, I would buy that one, a white one, a black one, and a red one because as a spoon whore, I love Civic Type R's just as much. Buddy Club EK4 asks, "Why are you so damn cute?" Aw, I'm not cute, but thanks though. Young Static asks, "Why don't you work on your CRX anymore?" I do. I just don't film it a lot. I do work on the CRX. I have done more stuff to the CRX, but I just haven't had time to film it because I didn't have the right equipment to film it. I was just still using my phone, but now that I have this tripod, thanks to Ambidextrous, and I have this camera, thanks to my buddy, I can now record and tighten it up. It's like one of those little octopus-looking ones, but there's more CRX content coming your way. So watch, Dana. You're gonna see TTR Garage as. Do you love me? Of course, dude. I love you, and I'm proud of you for all the process in progress that you've made on your EK. First, you were just gonna swap out the D17 and put in a Z6 or a Y8. Then you said, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna go B20. And I'm proud of you for taking the big step, and you're doing all the little things that you like. This guy, he just stepped into the Honda world not knowing a damn thing, and he's doing it. So kudos to TTR Garage. Make sure you guys subscribe to him. CRX SI B52 asks, what's the last thing you did to your CRX? I primed the inside. Then I ran out of primer. Then I did some more welding. Then I did some more grinding. Then I ran out of grinding disc. And then I hung out with you guys. It's Mr. Falls asks, would you be down to come to and stay with me at my house in AZ for a Honda Boy weekend? I totally would. But given to the fact that I can't leave the house because I'm agoraphobic, I will not be able to. But if I was out there in Flagstaff, Arizona, I would totally hang out with you guys, you and your boys, and just shoot the shit and probably barbecue because I'm fat. RC5089 asks, what's next for the CRX? The next thing for the CRX is I want to get camber kits for it and the rest of the little bushings and stuff for the sway bars, so that way I can finalize and put on the suspension. But before I even do any of that, I need to get the new steering rack and new tie rod ends and outer tie rod ends, because I want the suspension to be completely done so I don't have to take it off again, so that way it's on the car and I never have to remove it again in case unless I have to. But I'm just trying to get everything done underneath the car before then. Louise Pin asks, more wagon content. See, Louise, I would do more wagon content, but see, do you see the person on my face? This is my friend Robert, and he would say, oh, I don't want to do it right now, bro. I have work, and I can't really do it because I work, and I work 2 jobs, and look at me, I'm Robert. I have a ponytail and a mustache. So that's essentially what he would tell me. If it was up to me, I'd be tearing the whole thing down and redoing a whole lot of stuff on it, like shaving the bay and all that stuff, and the wire tuck correctly and all that. Because the wire tuck is good, but I would be tucking the brake lines and whatnot. But it all comes down to his time and when he has money to get the parts. Slow ass EJ8 said, who's the fastest guy in Arizona, in Flagstaff, Arizona? I saw Mr. Fall making head waves. I've seen everybody sharing Mr. Fall, everybody loving Mr. Fall, but I would have to say it's Mr. Fall and his boys are probably the fastest in Flagstaff as of right now. They're only gonna get faster, so when they build their cars, y'all better watch out. Fatty89 Kid asked, why? Because. Junkyard Performance asked, what is one tool you wish you had? Ooh, okay. I wish I had a fucking lift. That's what I wish I had. That's the one tool I wish I had, because it would get so much things done, and I'd be able to lift the car up and do the whole undercoating the correct way and get rid of all the old undercoating. I wouldn't give a fuck. I would spray it with a spray can, but I would do all the seam sealer. I would take it all off and fucking weld it all up and shit. That's what I would do if I had one tool that I needed. Lift. Junkyard Performance asked again, what was your first car? My first car was a 1995 Civic DX. It was black and it was beautiful, stock, automatic. I know. It had the manual windows, the works, but I got it from my neighbor who lived next door to me, who was like my car sensei, and I got it off of him for $2,000. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, when I got my very first car, because I always told everybody in high school to try to sound cool with the cool kids in high school, because everybody else had their cars and shit and I didn't. I cried. I got my first car, I paid for it, I cried. Like, it was on my birthday, well, my birthday month, and I cried because I was like, holy shit, this is reality. I actually own a fucking car. And then, you know, I did some Ricer shit to it, like neon and all that stuff, but that's for a different time. Speaking of ambidextrous, he asks, who is your dream collaboration to do with the video? I would have to say I would love if Baker X Derek or if BZ Moto came down and chilled for a bit and just talked cars, just to shoot the shit, dude. Just talk cars, give him a sticker, just to hang out with him. That'd be really sick. Or hang out with Zosh. Zosh seems like good people. He has good energy. I've talked to him a gang of times. And Zosh is a homie. I would love to kick it with Zosh, Mark, pretty much everybody in the chat, especially Honda Vlogs, who never comes down to the barbecue, but hopefully one day he will. Well, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to smack that like button. Please make sure to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that way you guys are notified every time I upload. If you guys like anything from my sponsors, the links are down below. Save yourself some money and give me a shout out on Instagram if you buy anything from MPC, Finishing Lines, R1 Concepts, Almo Motorsports, SB Machine Shop, or PLM Headers. Please let them know that I sent you. Buy yourself something nice, save some money. Tag me in on Instagram so that way I can put it into my archives. My name is Chris from Lazymangarage, and I'm lazy, so you don't have to be. Peace.